And I guess that brings us nicely onto the topic of Yoni massage and how beneficial that practice is to aid with that process and de-armoring.
Yeah. In the Yoni, there's a small space called sacred space of the woman, or the G-spot, or the female prostate. This is a small organ that is least research has been done through science. I don't know why, because men who decide how to finance the research. If women are deciding, then they probably give a lot of priority for this space.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of understanding about the female prostate in the West at this very moment. Whereas ancient Indian and the Chinese, they had a vast amount of knowledge, which is also destroyed by many different cultures and religions in the past. But the little knowledge we have is enough for me to talk about it now. So this small organ stores all our emotions. The body, I would say, hold about 20%. I would say 80% of the emotions will be stored in the prostate.
80%?
80%, as high as that, yeah. And initially I thought, when I was doing this work, I thought most of the G-spot is based on sexual, but it's not. It's not sexual. All trauma that has happened. For example, a little girl lost her doll, favorite doll, and that stored in the G-spot, which has nothing to do with sexuality.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Or the father left the girl when she was 7 years, and that stored in the G-spot. It has nothing to do with sexuality.
So even when you're not sexually active, this is a space that holds this trauma, which manifests in different habits when you get older.
Yeah. Oh, that's the place where the held. Woman's psychic is there. Yeah. And for the man, it's the same. Man's male prostate is a place that holds the same kind of emotions as a woman. Yeah. So when the prostate is blocked with a man or a woman, then this is the time that most of your problem starts in life. So the Yoni massage helps to release the physical and emotional tension from the G-spot and teaching her to cry from the Yoni to release emotions that's stored in the G-spot. And by learning to cry from the Yoni, which is called Amrita in Sanskrit, or female ejaculation in the porn industry, by learning to cry from the Yoni is a method that women have learned to release emotions from the body. So it's a very important part of the body where the G-spot is, if you want to be awakened. Because you cannot be awakened unless you get rid of your negative emotions from the body. And to learn to release Amrita is very important.
Yeah. And it's something all women are capable of.
Every woman can do it, yeah. Because releasing Amrita means letting go. Learning to let go. Emotions that are holding in the body, you're holding, but you need to learn to let go. Orgasm is about letting go. So when you release Amrita, you learn to let go of everything.
Yeah. Because there's a sort of myth that some women can't have G-spot orgasms. You know, some people just can't have orgasms internally, and that is that just a myth? Or is it to do with the trauma?
It's because,
that's letting that happen?
Yeah, it's because the Yoni has got numb. Because the tensions. And when you de-armor the Yoni through Yoni massage, then you don't have any negative emotions to make you numb. You become alive. There's no Yoni or G-spot shouldn't have orgasm. They should be multi-orgasmic.
Yeah.
Every Yoni is multi-orgasmic. Not just one. Multi-orgasmic. It's the numbness desensitivity that makes the yoni numb. A lot of women use vibrators, making the yoni go numb. Every time you use vibrators, you need a higher vibration, and the yoni wants higher vibrations all the time. And eventually yoni goes numb and lose sensitivity. Tantric journey is about hovering the hand over the yoni to give orgasms, not even touching the yoni, by making the yoni sensitive, making the yoni feel safe and sacred.
Yeah. And for men, the equivalent would be a prostate massage.
For men, equivalent will be the prostate massage, but not to help the man to ejaculate, but to help the man not to ejaculate and to release and to encourage the man to move that orgasmic energy through the body by activating chi energy. This is how you empower the man. So for the man and the woman, you do opposite things. For the woman, you help her to ejaculate, and for the man, you help him not to ejaculate, but to have orgasms.
Yeah. And it's something I found when I had a prostate massage. Suddenly, and I'd just gone through a pretty nasty breakup, you know, the day before. And suddenly all of the things I was taking so personally, and I was so twisted up inside from this pain of this breakup and the months and months leading up to it, and I was stressed out, and I had all this, you know, I guess shadow aspects of masculinity and the need to want to dominate and own things, and it just melted away.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Something, you know, just a 3-4 hour session, and of which the prostate massage maybe half an hour, maybe
About an hour.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they haven't come back.
Yeah, I know. Once they leave, they won't come back.
They can't.
They're gone forever.
And you know, it's something that men just do not, in the West, where I'm from, in London, and my friends and everything, that they don't even believe that it's there, it's possible, it can help.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's not even necessarily a spiritual practice. Doesn't have to be. It's just
This is just pure
honest.
science. There's 20,000 men die from prostate cancer in the UK, in England alone.
Yeah.
And that's the storehouse of emotions. And when the prostate is blocked, this is how the man behaves. Man become very controlling, very aggressive, cause high testosterone to the man, and they want to have sex all the time with lots of women, and they blame everyone else. They don't blame themselves. So this behavior is not acceptable by women to stay in a relationship at all. Women cannot tolerate this behavior. Certainly you will not awaken her goddess this way.
Yeah.
So when you do the prostate massage and when you release the physical and emotional tension from the prostate, what happens is you increase your female hormones in the body, estrogen, and you become a more balanced man. So by being a balanced man, you are getting in touch with your feminine side of your body, which is much easier for a woman to relate to you, to make a woman feel safe. If you are a very macho man, then it's too extreme. Women cannot relate to you. But if you are a balanced man, women can relate to you. Because you understand the woman and she understands you. Because men and women are different. Men work with logic, women work with emotions. So if you get in touch with your own feminine side to be able to understand your own emotions, then you can understand a woman's emotions. And that's how you develop and sustain relationships with a woman. And on the other side, when you have a prostate massage, when you de-armor the prostate, man becomes, he won't blame everyone if it's a mistake he has done. He'll blame himself and he'll correct himself. He's not going to be aggressive anymore. He's going to be very kind, caring, supportive, and loving. And he will be able to, in a much better place, to hold the space for a woman when she's releasing emotions. And also, he's not going to destroy anything. And he won't blame other people. And he will not want to control women. Because this is a big problem men have. They want to control women.
Yeah.
They can't trust women. They want to control them. They want to say, this is my property. And women don't like that. You need to give the freedom to the woman to grow, to flourish, to explore. And that freedom makes the woman to stay with you forever. So prostate massage for a man is going to transform them completely.
Yeah. It did.
And in Tantric Journey, we have amazing female therapists who can treat men very successfully. They are highly trained, one of the world top-class healers.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of them.
Yes, you should be. They're amazing. Yeah. And I do hope that it becomes something that more men find acceptable to do, because it's very simple, you know.
It's a very simple process, and men are scared. They feel fear that they're going to lose their masculinity. In fact, it's going to be opposite. They're going to be a better man.
Yeah.
And once they get used to this prostate massages, prostate will be so relaxed, the energy will start flowing, and you will probably want to have every month, at least every 2-3 months, as a healing process, you know, or you won't be able to be without it.
Yeah.
And again, not to overdo it, that's also bad, but in moderation, as a, you know, like you're going for a massage once in a way. This is no different to a massage. I mean, you go to body massage once in a way, prostate massage is exactly the same. There's no difference. Because prostate is made with the same blood, nerves, ligament, tendon, I mean everything, all the body parts that we have in any other part of the body is the same in the prostate. So if you treat that part the same, then you can heal that part and you can be a better man.
Yeah, and I was amazed at how, when I was receiving the massage, it was like a slideshow of past traumas, past experiences, things that I buried, so being laughed at school.
Yeah.
You know, reading in class and not being able to pronounce a word.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, things before I was sexually active, this, you know, when I was 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Coming and going.
Yeah.
Coming and going and releasing those things, and just feeling how connected the whole body is with the mind. It was
it's really, amazing experience.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
And like I said, they haven't come back.
Yeah. Once they're gone, they're gone forever. Or you might go deeper into deeper layers of truth. Always there's deeper and deeper you can go.
Yeah.
But the things that leaves your body, they won't come back again. It's gone forever.
Yeah, what I have found is, as the traumas have been released, it's almost taken my mind some time to catch up with my soul and my heart and my higher self from things, because I spent so many years getting triggered by the same things. If I'm in a situation which would have triggered me before, there's still a small thought process of, is this going to trigger you? Is that something that happens? I sort of see it as my mind catching up with stuff, because the weight of the trauma is gone.
Yeah.
So I can sit with it and work through it myself, instead of having a panic attack, or instead of descending into destructive habits. Is that something that happens during a healing process?
What happens is, it's like peeling an onion. When you peel the top layer, then you expose the layer below that. And then when you peel that layer off, then you feel another layer below that. It's like a never-ending process. But you are going deeper and deeper into your soul by cleansing yourself, by becoming more and more positive. Yeah. Even though it seems like never-ending, But the result is that you are becoming more and more spiritual, more and more positive. So it's a good journey to go.
Yeah.
And also, one layer gets hooked into the next one and gets hooked into the next one. So, it's a journey. That's why we call this tantric journey.
Yeah. And would you say all people have trauma?
Everyone, yes.
Yeah. And if they feel like they don't?
If they don't have, you won't see them. They'll be meditating in Himalayas under a tree for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And it's good to have a bit of, because you can enjoy life in London.
Yeah, keeps things interesting.
Yeah. I don't want to go to Himalayas to meditate.
Yeah.
I love my life in London.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.